Welcome to an exclusive deep dive into the formidable military power of Morocco in 2025. You might be thinking, Morocco? Military powerhouse? Those two things don't usually go together, but trust me folks, things are changing. Get ready for dramatic music. Why? Because we've got visuals of Moroccan military forces in action. From manpower to strategic weapons and from international alliances to domestic military production, we've got it all covered. So, you want to build a powerful military? Well, it all starts with the people. First and foremost, you need individuals who are willing to step up and wear the uniform with pride. And Morocco? They've got that part more than covered. We're talking about a country with a young and growing population, eager to serve and defend their nation. The youth are enthusiastic and ready to take on the challenge. Now, having a bunch of bodies is one thing, but it's the training that transforms them into a formidable fighting force. And let me tell you, Morocco doesn't mess around when it comes to whipping their recruits into shape. Their training programs are intense and comprehensive. We're talking rigorous training programs, often with assistance from international partners. These collaborations ensure that Moroccan soldiers are well prepared for any scenario. Think desert warfare, counterterrorism, the works. They train in various environments to be ready for any situation. And don't forget about the reserves. Morocco's got a substantial reserve force, always ready to be mobilized if needed. These aren't just weekend warriors, folks. They're a crucial part of the military structure. These reserve soldiers undergo rigorous training to ensure they can perform at the same level as active duty forces. They're trained professionals who can seamlessly integrate with the active duty forces, making Morocco's military a well-oiled machine, ready for any challenge. Alright, let's talk tanks, baby, because when it comes to land power, Morocco's packing some serious heat. We're talking about a modern army equipped with a mix of American-made Abrams tanks, upgraded T-72s from Russia, and even some locally produced armored vehicles. This isn't your grandpa's army, folks. This is a force to be reckoned with. But it's not just about the big guns. Morocco's army is also known for its skilled infantry and special forces units. These guys are trained for a variety of missions, from conventional warfare to counterterrorism operations. And let's not forget about artillery. Morocco's got a range of artillery systems in its arsenal, from self-howitzers to multiple rocket launchers. Morocco's army is considered one of the most capable in the region. Alright folks, time to take to the skies, because Morocco's Air Force is nothing to sneeze at. They've got a mix of fighter jets, attack helicopters, and transport aircraft, all ready to defend Moroccan airspace and beyond. Now, the crown jewel of their fleet has to be the F-16 Fighting Falcon. They've got a fleet of these bad boys, upgraded with the latest avionics and weaponry. But it's not just about the F-16s. Morocco's also got a fleet of F-5 Tiger fighter jets, which are older but still very much capable in a fight. Plus, they've got some European-made Mirage fighters and attack helicopters for good measure. With their modernizing air force, Morocco is sending a clear message: don't mess with their skies. Now, you can't talk about Morocco without talking about their coastline. They've got a fleet of frigates, corvettes, and patrol boats, all designed to patrol their waters and defend against threats. And they've been busy modernizing their fleet in recent years, acquiring new ships and upgrading existing ones. They've even got a few submarines in their arsenal now, which adds a whole other dimension to their naval capabilities. But it's not just about the ships themselves, it's about the sailors who operate them, and Morocco's navy is known for its skilled and professional sailors. They're a key player in maintaining security in the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room: strategic weapons. Now, Morocco isn't exactly known for having a massive nuclear arsenal, and they've been vocal about promoting peace and stability in the region. But when it comes to conventional missiles, they've definitely been upping their game. We're talking about ballistic missiles and cruise missiles, folks. These are serious pieces of hardware, capable of striking targets hundreds of miles away. Morocco has also been investing in its air defense systems, creating a layered defense network to protect against incoming threats. They're basically creating an invisible shield over their country. Morocco is taking its defense seriously, and they're willing to invest in the technology they need to protect themselves. Now, I know what you're thinking. All this military hardware doesn't come cheap, and you're right, it doesn't. Morocco has been steadily increasing its military spending in recent years, pouring billions of dollars into modernizing its armed forces. But where's all that money going? Well, a good chunk of it goes towards procuring new equipment like those shiny new F-16s we talked about. But it's not just about buying new toys. Morocco's also investing heavily in training and maintaining its military personnel. And don't forget about research and development. Morocco is increasingly focusing on developing its own defense industry, reducing its reliance on foreign suppliers. Okay folks, let's get our geek on for a minute. We're diving into the fascinating world of military technology and infrastructure. Because modern warfare isn't just about brute force anymore, it's about technology, baby. And Morocco knows this. They understand that the future of defense lies in innovation and advanced tech. They've been making serious strides in incorporating cutting-edge technology into their military. From drones to advanced surveillance systems, they're not leaving any stone unturned. They've been investing heavily in cyber warfare capabilities, recognizing that the next battlefield might not be on land or sea, but in cyberspace. This is where the real game changer lies. They're training hackers, developing sophisticated software, all to defend their networks and, if necessary, disrupt their enemies. Cyber defense is now a critical component of their strategy. Morocco's got a network of military bases strategically located throughout the country, providing a platform for their forces to operate effectively. These bases are equipped with the latest technology to ensure maximum efficiency. They've also been upgrading their communication and command and control systems, making sure that their forces are always connected and can share information seamlessly. This connectivity is crucial for coordinated operations. By investing in these cutting-edge technologies, they're ensuring that their forces are prepared for the challenges of 21st century warfare. It's all about staying ahead of the curve and being ready for whatever comes next. Okay, let's be real. Even the most powerful countries can't go it alone in the world. Everyone needs a friend, or two, or 10, and Morocco is no different. They've been cultivating strong military alliances with key partners around the world. Now, their most important relationship is probably with the United States. They've been a major non-NATO ally for years, participating in joint military exercises and receiving billions of dollars in military aid. But it's not just about the US. Morocco also has close ties with European countries like France and Spain. Alright, time for a little geography lesson, folks. We're diving into the fascinating world of Morocco's military geography. But don't worry, this won't be boring. In fact, it's quite intriguing, because when it comes to military strategy, location is everything. And Morocco's location is nothing short of strategic gold. And let's just say, Morocco's got a pretty interesting neighborhood. It's a mix of land and sea that offers both opportunities and challenges. First off, you've got the Strait of Gibraltar. This narrow waterway is one of the most crucial maritime choke points in the world. You know, that little gap between Spain and Morocco that connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Atlantic Ocean? Yeah, that one. It's a vital artery for international shipping. Morocco controls one side of that strait, making it a key player in global trade and security. This control allows Morocco to monitor and influence maritime traffic. Then you've got the Sahara Desert, a vast and unforgiving landscape that stretches across much of North Africa. It's a natural barrier and a challenging environment. Now, you might think a desert is a military disadvantage, and you're not entirely wrong. The harsh conditions can be a formidable obstacle. But Morocco has turned it into a training ground for its forces, preparing them for some of the harshest conditions imaginable. This rigorous training ensures that Moroccan troops are resilient and adaptable. So, given this rather, dynamic neighborhood, Morocco has to be strategic about where it positions its forces. From coastal defenses to desert outposts, every deployment is carefully planned to maximize effectiveness and readiness. Now, buying military equipment from other countries is all well and good, but there's something to be said for being self-reliant, and Morocco seems to agree. They've been making big moves towards boosting their domestic military production. Why? Well, for starters, it reduces their dependence on foreign suppliers. But it's not just about security. Developing a domestic defense industry is also a great way to boost your economy. So, what are they making? Well, they're not building their own fighter jets just yet, but they are producing armored vehicles, small arms, ammunition, and even some pretty sophisticated surveillance drones. So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the formidable military power of Morocco in 2025. From their well-trained troops to their advanced weaponry and strategic alliances, Morocco is sending a clear message. They're a force to be reckoned with. If you enjoyed this breakdown of Morocco's military might, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analyses of global military powers.